Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we just got done watching Legacies Season 4, Episode 20, called Just Don't Be a Stranger, Okay? This is the series finale of Legacies. It's a bittersweet ending on the fact of, we've had 4 seasons of Legacies, and, we've had some some semi-good seasons, we had some good episodes, and then we've had some trash episodes. And it's just crazy to think that literally... as far as we know, we're not getting renewed for season 5, we
were renewed, but then they canceled it. I
guess, yeah, that's true. Which I don't know. I'm still on the fact of the way they leave this episode off, just by me starting, which I don't like. They leave it in a way where there's a possibility if somehow the show does get picked back up by either a network or a streaming service, they could totally continue the story if they really want to. By the way it got left off. Even though, in a way, I don't know if I would want that. It would depend on totally if we got really good writers to pick up the show, and depending on what network picks it up. But Andy, I'm gonna let you go first on what you thought about this episode. What did you think of the series finale?
I was actually very happy with this episode
Mm-hmm.
because, as Zach told us and me in the last review.
Yeah, last spoiler review that Candace was coming back.
She made an appearance. Joseph Morgan made an appearance, who played Klaus.
He came in an appearance through a video message. He was there, yeah.
And I was very happy to see them because they are fan favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of upset that Lana and Damon come back when they had a chance to bring back.
Yeah, I
Damon
said that.
And Lana.
Yeah, they totally butchered it on the fact that they had a perfect chance to bring them back. And Andy's like, "Oh, I wish they would have been in this episode," but I was like, it wouldn't have fit for what they're doing. They totally missed their opportunity when Josie was staying with them. I will never forgive the writers for that. I really do think they fucked up big time on that. But yeah, I mean, what else did you like about this episode? Because I have some gripes that I want to talk about for sure.
I also really, really, really love the Ben and Jed scenes. I just love.
We'll talk about where they're heading, since this is we kind of get to see where all of our characters are going. Because some don't stay.
Well, yeah, Jed and Ben left.
Mm-hmm.
Cleo and Caleb ran back to Atlanta.
Yeah. Even though I don't ship
Lizzie and MG are finally together.
Yeah.
Rick is leaving the school.
Yeah.
He doesn't look how to master.
He's right. Yeah, he's gonna go write a book. I forget really what he was saying. I think he said that I'm gonna go write a book about supernaturals. I think that's what he said. Also, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of the whole Jed and Ben thing. I don't like their relationship. I really don't like how in this episode we find out that Jed lost his powers of being a werewolf. He lost his curse after he died and he came back. So I wasn't too happy about that, but I knew right away that they were doing that so they could set up Finch to become the new pack leader, because we've been seeing that through the season.
I was thinking...
So I knew that was going to happen.
I was thinking Jed could have kept his powers, but they could have just, he could have stayed a werewolf, but they could have just,
I don't know the rules of the whole...
Finch, transition over to being... the elf.
To be honest, I don't think they needed, especially I feel like that was kind of, they did, Jed's character dirty, because clearly we specified he did not want his curse to be gone because he didn't think of it as a curse. And it was just at the benefit of Ben doing this on his own behalf, of thinking that Jed wanted his curse gone. So I feel like in a way it's it's the benefit of Ben, that's what Ben wanted. And it really annoys me because, again, I do think that they could have just made it, Ben came back and he saw his werewolf capabilities, and, Finch could have still become the new pack leader, even though I felt like she was already the new pack leader, because, they've been really screwing up Jed's storyline this season. It's been it was just been very weird, especially after he just did not forgive Ben in the one episode, and then the last episode happened, he wanted to go after Ben and he wanted to be with Ben when his father came, when Ken came. So I was like, that just doesn't make any sense. But now it's at the benefit of now, they want to be together and they go off together, which I was kind of I could care less about those scenes that we had with them. I don't know. I just don't like the Ben character. The writers really forced that character onto us, and I never was for it. So it was all right when they went out to go camping, and that's what they're doing now.
I kind of before Zach told me that Caroline sent back. I kind of already knew.
She kind of had the feeling that was what was going to happen.
No, I had a feeling. I kind of knew. I talked to Candace about it.
Well, she wouldn't have told you that. She probably said, "Oh, yeah, I want to come back," but I highly doubt she told you, like, "Oh, I'm coming back." You can't give out stuff like that.
She said, "You have to wait and see."
Oh, well, then you could say that. Yeah, they could say that without actually giving it away, but that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I mean, also, my biggest gripe about this episode, and you guys already know what I'm going to talk about, they did Ethan dirty as fuck. These writers did Ethan dirty as a motherfucker, and you want to know why? Is the conversation where, like, Landon's telling, Ethan, where I'm at, and he's like, "Oh, you're dead," and he's like, "Oh, like, we have to figure out why you want to stay here, so that way you can go on and move on." And he's like, "What if I don't want to do that?" And he's like, "Why can't you bring me back like you brought back Caleb, and MG and Jed?" And he's like, "Well, I can't do that, you know what I mean, or I'm gonna lose more of myself, or I'll lose myself." I'm like, dude, you should have already lost a lot of yourself after doing 3 things when you weren't even supposed to do that, and you broke the rules of what the writers wrote, of what, the fairy woman said, saying you can only bring back one person, but of course you're gonna lose yourself by doing that. So totally already, I think the writers should have just let him come back, because you already broke the rules in the last episode, and I'm just never forgiving you guys for doing that to Ethan's character. You brought Leo Howard in, and you screwed him. Like, you can't bring an actor like Leo Howard in and give him nothing to do. You did the same thing to Peyton Alex Smith, which I'm never forgiving you guys for that too, because I hated what you guys did to that character. And you guys did it again. I told everybody, I'm not letting this fan service by Candace coming back and do that. The plays Klaus coming back gonna, like, affect the way I think about this finale. It was a mid finale. It was nothing special like people were hyping up. I guess the people that saw it early, I thought it was an okay finale. Again, they were really trying to force feed us with fan service, and I just wasn't buying it. The episode was okay at max. I didn't think it was anything special.
I thought it was a really good episode.
And I mean, I'm gonna let Annie think that, because again, it's her opinion, and also, I mean, she was really waiting for Klaus to make an appearance again, and also Candace. So that's why it's like, okay, if you guys like it because of that, that's cool. But the episode overall, and it was okay. It was mid. Again, they really brought those 2 cameos in because they knew that the episode was okay at max. So that's why they tried to do the fan service thing. That's what writers do when they realize they have a bad season on hand, and when they get to the finale, that's when they try to fan service us to make it feel like, okay, well, we did our job well. We did a great season just because we gave them fan service. So that the one fan service in one episode, so that makes up for the rest of the season that was bad. No, in my opinion, no. I just thought it was an okay episode, even with the cameos. But it was cool to see Candace again, especially when she caught when she first appeared and made her entrance. She caught MG and Lizzie kissing. I thought that was funny, and of course, like you said, they do become an official couple. And, we do have Cleo and we do have Caleb going to Atlanta. They're moving there because that's where Caleb lived before. That's his hometown.
Yeah, it's his hometown.
And, Ben and Jed, it's like, okay. And then, of course, Finch becoming the new pack leader. But the biggest takeaway of this episode of all is probably the fact that what is it? I can't remember her name right now. Candace?
Caroline?
There we go. Caroline is now
the headmaster,
which is pretty cool.
Headmistress,
which is pretty freaking cool.
I mean, she already was, because she was like.
Yeah, I guess they were co
headmaster.
But I gotta say, I would kill to see that now. Why couldn't we have had that sooner? I mean, also this whole plot line in this episode of Rick wanting to close down the school. It's like, dude, you should have done this a long time ago if you were caring about students dying, dude. Okay. I found that so stupid that's what they went with for this last episode, is making it. Him. Well, I found it stupid. Not because the writers are making the character be stupid on the fact that if he was feeling this type of way, he should have done it sooner. I just wish that we would have got Candace becoming headmistress a lot sooner, because I would like to see that.
She already was.
Well, I mean, like, her being there. You know what I mean? Actually, her being there. I understand that she probably was on the fact of whatever, but we didn't really get to see her.
Her job was to recruit.
Whatever. I just really wish I got to see her as that now. We're never going to see that unless somehow it gets picked up, because a lot of people are doing #save Legacies. I've been seeing that a lot on when they were doing promos on Instagram for the series finale. It was nothing but #save Legacies. I don't know if, again, we're going to have enough outroar from the fans that they want to have another season. They want someone to pick it up. Or how, I don't know if CW would do it again. Probably not. But I do think that if they gave the rights the rights to the show up, I bet you somebody probably would, because people are seeing that as as an opportunity to make money on the fact that people want it back. So I don't know if it's going to get picked back up. I don't know, but they left it in a place where it totally could. And I'm not gonna lie, if we get better writers to do it and a better network or streaming service to do it, because it's already set up in a place where I kind of want to see more, judging on the fact just Candace being now the head mistress and not Rick being in charge of the school anymore. Because I don't know, I mean, Rick got after a while got boring, and I kind of want to see what she brings to the table. I feel like she'll give us more school elements, because I feel like that's what the show is really lacking after all the students left, is that if we really didn't feel that school vibe like we felt in season 1 and season 2, like we really felt the school vibe, that's been lacking ever since a lot of the students left. It's been lacking.
Yeah,
so I'm craving it back, because we saw that when they were trying to bring in new members to the school.
Well, a lot of the kids came, a lot of the students did come back that were there previously.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Wade came back, he was there previously, MG, Lizzie.
Well, those are main characters that didn't leave, even when when all the other kids left. I meant all the background characters that really made it feel like a school. And I feel like we're feeling that now, because it's a new year. It's the time of year where new students come in, and it was cool when Hope went out and said, welcome home, because that was the whole thing. That was the whole plot of this episode, was everybody wanting to defend the home, the school staying open, meaning just only MG, and it was just Hope too. There was only two.
I think because it was not always a school.
What do you mean? Oh, I know that.
But it used to. It's where Damon and Stefan used to live. It was the Salvatore family home.
Yeah.
I think maybe Damon was there, and that's who she's saying welcome home to. Because
no, that's I told you.
Listen, let me say my theory.
All right, say your theory.
Maybe Damon was there, and she said welcome home to Damon, because that's where he used to live, and that is still his. Even though it's a school now, it's still his house.
I'm going to say, well, here, listen to my theory. I'm going to say you're wrong, because Damon already has a house with Elena. I think that...
still a Salvatore family home,
listen
no matter what it turns into.
I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to tell you. The whole plot of this episode was MG and Hope wanting to fight for the home and trying to tell Rick and trying to tell Lizzie that people need a home. Supernaturals need a home. And that was the premise. So when Hope, and she's like, this is my home, I'm just starting to getting used to being back in my normal life. And when she went out, and then she said, and Caroline said, do you want to be out, to welcome everybody in? Well, and she's like, that's why she said, welcome home. Because this is, people that, that need a home, the supernaturals now have a home. That's what she meant saying by welcome home. That's what they meant. Not Damon coming. It'd be weird as fuck if Damon came back, a grown-ass man that probably has kids with Elena now, going back to a school that once used to be his house. I would laugh my ass off. That is a midlife crisis. If I've seen anything, it's a midlife crisis. Bro, they're not doing that. I like your theory, but that's not what's going on. But I don't know. Like, would you want to see this series get picked back up?
Yes, I want to see Damon.
I don't know if that's what they would do. Probably if they did. If
I have a day ever in my life where I need to see Answer Her, I will go on Netflix, or I will go on DVD to have all. But
also, it's like if this show got in the hands of better writers and a better network or a better streaming service.
I'm not saying that Julia Plack is a bad writer, because she did all three.
Look at this. But I'm saying if it got in better hands and was being well received more by the audience of the fans, I do think that's when he would want to come back. And I bet you, I always forget her name.
Nina?
Yes. Would want to come back because of the fact it's the fans are liking it more and it's getting a lot more ratings, and I feel like if it suits them, I feel like that's when they would come back. I'm telling you, the writing has been it's had its moments where it's been very good but very bad. But I'm telling you, this season has probably had the worst writing I think out of all the other seasons. I'm gonna be totally honest. And I feel like they should never have done the God storyline. I still believe that.
Totally going off with what we're talking about, but I feel bad for Lizzie and Josie, because
also
they have both their parents, but they lost their stepfather very young.
I'm really pissed because the actress that plays Josie, Katie, right?
Kaylee.
What's her name? Kaylee
Bryant.
Kaylee Bryant. I do think she should have came back for this last episode. I don't like how we were getting notes from her because she was all, where was she, in Europe?
Yeah.
And going to a new school, and of course, she, I guess invited Lizzie to go with her to the new school, but, and she wanted to go to the new school instead of staying with MG, and MG called her out on it saying, like, you're afraid of your future here, that's why you just want to go follow Josie, because that's what you always do. And, I really do wish that we at least would have saw a phone call with Josie. With Josie talking to Lizzie. At least something. I'm a little annoyed that I don't know if she didn't want to come back and maybe they reached out to her saying, do you want to come back for the finale? Or if they didn't reach out to her and she didn't reach out to them because she didn't want to do it because they kind of screwed over her character with the writing and stuff. They just didn't write her character very well. I don't know. I just wish she was here because I feel like that would have made me a little bit more happier if she did make an appearance for the finale. I mean, it's the finale. Like, that kind of bummed me out. I was like, damn, we didn't see her. Because she was one of my favorite characters. I mean, they kind of screwed that character over, too, with the writing. It's like, she really had great writing in the beginning. And it's just, like, they went totally weirdly with her writing. Yeah. But I don't know. It was an okay finale. I'm not letting in this fan service, like, I'm not going to be one of those people that's just eating up the fan service that says, oh my god, what a great finale. You know what I mean? And, oh my god, this makes makes up for the entire season. I'm not buying into the Kool-Aid.
I was very happy with it.
Well, I'm glad that you are. That's good. I mean, again, if you are happy with the finale, I'm happy for you because, I mean, you guys have been waiting for this moment where Candace would pop up and then, we would see Klaus again. So, I mean, I'm happy that you guys got that. For me, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not like a die hard that's why I'm not feeling that way. I don't know, but I don't know. It was a pretty good finale. I'm kind of hoping.
You know I'm not a horror fan.
Also, and now it kind of leaves it in the air that will a network pick it up? Will we get another season? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see in the next couple of months, or hell, maybe in the next couple of years. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I'm curious to know down in the comments below what you guys thought about this finale. I'm also curious to know. Do you guys think it will get picked up for season 5? Do you guys want it to get picked up for season 5? Also, again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put on the notifications. Like this video.
I think it will, and I want it to.
Yeah, we would like to have you guys part of the fam, part of the channel, while about spreading love, positivity, and motivation. Yet again, guys, I'm almost to 600 subscribers.
Where are you at?
Almost there. I'm at like 528. Almost to 600. My goal is to get to 600 before the end of June. My initial goal is to get to 1,000 before the end of this year. And guys, if it does get picked up for season 5, we will be back. We will be back if it gets picked up for season 5. So, yeah, stay tuned because it could. I mean, there's a lot of people saying hashtag save legacies, so you never know.
Hashtag save legacies.
You heard it here. But, guys, that was the video. We hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.